I don't know.
I think he pushed back with 13.
Oh yeah, they're shooting at you? Oh, you're shooting at them. Damn.
Bro, I don't even see your ass when you're shooting at me. No.
Target marked. Hit them now.
This is Phoenix 3. Good copy. Striking
You know he did.
They're pushing through here.
Yo, what's good everyone? My name is Brian Bombs, and welcome to the How to Win With series, where we go over how to win with and be most effective with a specific weapon. This is the gun guide where I'll show you the most optimal loadouts, pros and cons, and how to put yourself in the best situation to win. Today's gun is of course the Kilo 141 assault rifle. Now onto the loadout. I'll preface by saying that I like to typically play aggressive and push for as many kills as possible, and not sit around the room waiting for someone to come to me. With that being said, I like to pair my assault rifle with the SMG because it allows me to be most effective in long, medium, and short range engagements. For my SMG, I almost always go with the MP5 because of its great damage profile and high mobility. This video is primarily about the Kilo, so I'll be going into depth about my MP5 loadouts in future videos. For my perks, first, I'm running with double time because I'm constantly slide canceling across the map. I want to spend the least amount of time rotating out in the open. In engagements where I have to scramble for cover or run around the house to plate up, I want to be able to tactical sprint away to reposition as quickly as possible. If you're pushing through downtown, have a slower playstyle, or know you're going to be in fights where there's lots of C4s and RPGs, then I would recommend EOD. If you're following my loadout, then you're going to be using Overkill. If you're not using Overkill, then I would highly recommend Ghost. For my last perk, I used Amped. This allows me to have the best weapon available for the engagement I'm in as quickly as possible. Also, I'm most often running with my SMG due to its better mobility compared to the Kilo, and I want to be able to switch to it in case of a sudden fight as quickly as possible. Whenever I don't have this perk, I feel like I get caught switching weapons way too often. Now onto the attachments for the Kilo. First, we're using a Monolithic Suppressor for improved bullet velocity, damage range, and to stay off the radar when shooting. Then we're using the longest barrel for improved bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil control. Then we're using the Commando Foregrip for improved side to side and vertical recoil. Then we're using the 16 round mag so you can full kill multiple opponents. Lastly, we're using the VOK 3x optic so you can be more precise in medium to long range engagements, and for improved horizontal and vertical recoil control. For my reticle on the VOK, I like to use the double cross. The circle is easy to see, but clear enough to see behind it. It's easy to line up my shot, and it's easy to stay on target. I highly recommend you give this reticle a shot. Now for the pros and cons. First, it has an easy recoil pattern. It goes slightly up and to the left. This can be a little hard to get used to because most guns will go somewhere towards the right, but you should be able to get used to it in a few games. Here's a picture of the recoil. As you can see, there's not too much side to side bouncing going on, so as long as you can control the recoil, you'll be on target. Next, the fire rate. It has a good fire rate of 751 rounds per minute. The higher a fire rate is, the more forgiving it is when you miss your shots. One bad thing about high fire rates is that you go through a mag more quickly. The Kilo is at a nice middle ground of fire rates compared to the popular assault rifles in Warzone. It's a little slower than the old reliable M4A1 and slightly faster than the old king of Warzone, the Grau. Another pro is the damage profile. There are 3 damage ranges. I could give you the technical numbers, but in actual gameplay those numbers aren't really useful, so I'll give you the information you need to know about the damage profile. This gun excels in medium to long range gunfights. You'll have a faster time to kill than the Grau and the M4A1, as seen on the chart with the Kilo as the light blue line. If you're hitting headshots from those ranges, then the M4A1 will have a lower time to kill, but it will be difficult to hit those shots, let alone headshots from those distances. The first con of this build is the ADS speed. With this build, you'll get an ADS speed of 409 milliseconds. When using this gun in close ranges, you'll be feeling the ADS speed, and lose most close gunfights to weapons with faster ADS speeds. If you're in closer gunfights with this gun, make sure you're holding angles and utilize movement such as bunny hops and slide cancels to make it harder to hit you while you aim in. The last notable con is the movement speed. This gun feels slow. It has a movement speed of 4.23 meters per second, which is slightly slower than the Grau, and a hair slower than the M4. When you're trying to cover distance as fast as possible, pull out your SMG. For instance, a no-stock MP5 will be 14% faster than the Kilo. Alright, that wraps up the loadout and pros and cons of the Kilo. Now I'll showcase the strengths and weaknesses of the Kilo and the loadout as a whole with a little montage. I hope this video helps you get more kills and importantly more wins in Warzone. I want to upload a lot more educational content like this in the future. Please help me grow this channel by zooming in on the like button and emptying a clip into it. Subscribe so you can see when I upload instructions on your next win. Until next time, shoots.
Yeah.
Wanted the house top. Gas inbound.
Almost came in behind him.
One in house on the wall. Found me. Going this way. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I get my full either.
Back inbound.
I don't even know how to get there.
Dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh my god. Alright.
But why are you yelling already when you're not?
Alright, this bad boy out. Is this yours?
No, I picked it up from that guy. No.
Oh my god, one's cracked. I
That's
should have just
right.
tried. Two of them are down. Fuck res now.
Nice. That. Mom, I hear.
Enemy UAV.
Coming from red rooftop.
Oh, he knows, he knows.
Yeah, he knows. I tried shooting at him, sorry. Nice. People at green. At green? At your body?
Dropping into the AO.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Jumping on you.
Did someone jump a stun? Where? Oh my god. Nah, he's gonna be second floor.
KT got 1, 2. He's in a number.
The guy down there, he's already cracked. A purple. Nice.
Damn.
Okay. Nice.
I couldn't even see him. I don't know what the fuck you're shooting at. Wow. And look at his dumb ass.
Deploying. Stand by.
He's right
Okay,
from
can I
behind.
drop on my stuff? On red?